I'd like to take a few questions, and then I think I have to be busy to sign your books. Please go ahead if you have any. Yes, sir.
How did you keep your crew?
Not easy, because over a longer period of time and in such an isolated place, it's not easy. And in particular, as Kinski came on board, and Kinski just threw tantrum after tantrum and destroyed a set in a furious rage, and just and both the crew and the actors came every day. They would come to me and they said, "How can you do this to us, to have this pestilence here again?" I mean, some of them had worked on a previous film with Kinski and me. So it was not only holding the crew together, it was also difficult to hold the actors together. With the native Indians, it was a different problem, because they solved their problems in very, very soft voices. They barely whisper with each other, and when they greet you, they touch you very softly. So that's the way they would do it. But they were very, very serious to kill him. And I had a hard time to stop them from doing it. I tried to explain that I still hadn't finished shooting yet. So, it came close. It came close. So it was a multiple and intertwined sort of problem to keep everything together. And then, of course, the ship wouldn't move for a long, long time. And cables, hawsers as thick as this would just snap as if it was a thread. And we ran out of money many times, so very hard to keep a crew together. The crew, by the way, was very small, 16. And in Les Blanc's film Burden of Dreams, people always ask me, why didn't he ever film the crew? And I keep saying, you idiots, take a good look, you see all of them. But there's hardly anyone. Of course, we had something like 35 lumbermen, and we had oarsmen, and we had kitchen personnel, all local people. So at the periphery, of course, it was many more, and we had about up to 1,000 extras, but normally under 800. So there was a fluctuating amount of people, and since things dragged on, it was hard to keep them on the job, because some of them asked me to return to do their cocoa harvest, and I said, yeah, go ahead. So it was a very, very complex sort of thing to do that. Yeah.
It's hard to visualize that movie without Kinski. What would it have been like had Robart stayed on the stage?
Its question is about envisioning the film without Kinski, which is not really possible for me. What would have been if Robarts, but we have to say Mick Jagger also, because there were two men, whereas Mick Jagger was the sidekick, the retarded sidekick of Jason Robards. Would have been a totally different film, and some of it remained alive, because normally I throw away all my outtakes. And here in this case we had shot almost half the film, and then Robards fell ill, had to be moved back to the United States and didn't return. So I did not want to replace Mick Jagger, and I told him I would write out his part from the screenplay. So it would have been quite a different film, and some of the footage somehow survived through Les Blanc's film Burden of Dreams, who asked me for some of the outtakes. And what happened, he down-translated it to 16mm, and only in 16mm some of the footage survived. Later, when I did My Best Fiend, I had to ask Les to give me some of my footage in 16mm, and I blew it up, or retransferred it to 35. So, and here you can see hard cut from one performance to the next. Of course, Kinski was better, there's no doubt, and very different. I do not want to speculate. Both would have been interesting. The closest of all possibilities was that I would do the part myself, because it didn't look as if we could replace robots in time, so I was prepared to do it myself. And I thank God on my knees that I didn't have to.